Hello everyone. Um, good afternoon to everyone. So today I am here with one new concept from the syllabus unit 1, that understanding the learner. In understanding the learner, today I am going to explain about the domains of development. What is domains of development? There are in our syllabus that domains of development are there. So what is in domains of development? That domains of development include heredity and environment. Heredity, you know, the heredity, I am going to explain about this heredity and environment. So physical, cognitive, social, physical, cognitive, social, emotional, and moral deviation is development. So what is development? Development is physical, cognitive, emotional, moral development. So what is physical development? The concept development is a process. It is a development is a continuous process. So what is physical development? Already in my earlier class I explained about development, that gross motor development, then small where gross motor development, like when when we means rotate the cycle through our legs, so it is gross motor development. When we throw basketball into the ground, it is gross motor development. So it's and fine motor development, like blinking our eyes, then I am speaking here, I am using language to now. So these are these are comes under development process. So what is physical development? Physical development include growth in size, then weight, development of senses, physical abilities. What is development of senses? That that is the in the development process, senses are there in human being. So development of senses, these are comes under domains of development, that is physical development. Then what is cognitive development? Cognitive development is related to through our mind, the intellectual activity. We are thinking something. When we think something, it comes under cognitive process. So physical development, cognitive development, it is means in cognitive development, brain of an individual, and intellectual development. Intellectual development, what comes in intellectual development? It is the process of training our brain, that how always our brain improve to means thinking beyond thinking. Think beyond thinking is comes under cognitive development. Like scientists are always invented new things, isn't it? So if we observe something and want to renew it, regenerate it comes under cognitive development. So these are some of the domains of development: physical development, then cognitive development. I'm explained that cognitive development is that comes under brain and intellectual development. So it's depend on the IQ level of the individual, and we can increase our intelligent question level also through through our innovative ideas. If a student engaged in a playing basketball, or a different type of exercise, this also create a intellectual development. It comes under cognitive development. Now about social development. What is social development? Social is it's not society. It's about that ability to interact with others. That social itself word is so related to society, yes, but how one individual interact with that another person, how he or she cooperate with another person, ability to cooperate with others, it's called social development. It comes under domains of development. What happened, that some person may be very friendly in nature, on some person may be very rude in nature. So it's depend on the circumstances. It's depend on the ability to cooperate with others. It's called social development. Then already I'm explaining about that physical development, then intellectual development, cognitive development, then social development. Now I'm going to explain about what is emotional development. So emotion is that emotions, what comes under emotion, emotions comes under love. That is when we love anything. Suppose we love nature, suppose we love a child, suppose we love our teachers, we love our elders people. So these are some of the our emotional development, ability to self regulate our emotion. We can self regulate our emotion. Suppose one individual love own self very much, so we can ability to increase that amount. So emotional development means self regulate. We can increase our emotion or we can decrease our emotion. Suppose love to the another person, we can, that is ability to self regulate emotion. Then sense of identity, that all I am explaining that in adulthood, that in adulthood it is that in adulthood what happened, sense of identity increase means if means infancy, in infancy we explain that fine motor skill increase, and in emotional development that sense of identity increase in this process. Okay, then come under moral development. What how moral development we can call it as a our own process. Like if we if we study successful person's story, then what happened, individuals moral process increase. So it comes under moral development. Then language, what is what comes under language, language comes under ability to communicate with others. How one person is communicate with others, ability to communicate means language. So many in our India 22 languages are there. So we can through our emotion we can communicate with the other person. So language ability to communicate through listening. We already know that LSRW, listening, speaking, listening, then speaking, then reading, then writing. So language ability to communicate with through listening, speaking, and writing. So these are the these topics are from our Kendra Vidyalay's syllabus. So this is very important. Now an interesting story is there, that this story I have read through this. So that Wish is a psychologist. Okay, then Wish, it's WES. Wish is a psychologist. What happened, the psychologist always went through renovation, means they always observe something. What a psychologist people do, they observe something and try to experiment on it. What happened, we see the psychologist, one of the people who have noticed in their children that his means two children, that he went through that these two sons communicate with the others, and he find very interesting in that it means one is girl child and another is boy child. What happened, one is means 11-year-old son, he communicate with the other means his sister. Then what happened, he went through conversation, and then through their conversation he noticed that when these two people conversed with each other, then his skill of speaking, his skill of listening, and his thinking beyond thinking is this process developed. And it is an interesting story. And his father, means his father who is a psychologist, so he made experiment with his own child, and he found that it's very interesting to know about this. So Ellen, 11-year-old, that child is very fond of talking with other his sister, elder sister. Then he have lived that go beyond what he sees of them. So I explained this story so that we able to understand what is development, what is language development, what is emotional development, what is cognitive development. Cognitive development also comes this story, that what happened when same people age group when communicate with each other. Suppose I am communicating with you all, means to my subscribers, then what happened, if they communicate with me, then my means my explanation go must be beyond on that. So it is a successful story of that psychologist. So I'm just give you some view of that here. So understanding the learner from the topic domains of development. Today I try to explain a little bit more here. So that much from the topic. And thank you very much. And if you have any doubt of my video, then you can surely means ask me any you can explain here, or means you can ask me question through my comment section and below. So my comment section will be on here today, means in my video today. So that much from the domains of development. And thank you very much. Take care and bye bye. And please give me suggestion. Please give me suggestion so that my video also always go increase my level. And in this way, I am going to give video on this on that from the syllabus. And thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye.